Well, from anxious parents to jittery kids, the life of a livestock showman is always an adrenaline rush. As a showman in the Pacific Northwest, things can get pretty competitive, but they don't compare to the competitive edge students have here in Oklahoma. When I first came here, I was so excited to attend the Oklahoma Youth Expo. Little did I know that I would get the chance to tell its story.
The livestock has been worked, the practice has been put in. It's time to kick off the 2011 Super Bowl of Livestock shows, the Oklahoma Youth Expo.
We do show a lot of livestock here today. Throughout these 11 days, we'll show 14,000 head of livestock.
Jeremy Rich is the executive director of the Oklahoma Youth Expo and says it is much more than showing livestock.
Over 11 days, we will distribute to these young people about $1.5 million in scholarships, cash distribution, and prizes. So there's a tremendous opportunity for these young people to earn educational dollars, as well as dollars to put back into their next project to continue this great experience. So a lot of great life skills learned here today, but also a lot of these young people who will prepare for their future financially through their participation.
And one of these scholarship recipients is Balco FFA member Kyla Cowan.
I am up for $2,000. I am getting sponsored by the Oklahoma Port Council.
And Cowan says this will help ease the cost of tuition.
This will be helpful. You know, college is expensive, and this just makes me want to work harder. And you know, receiving this gives me a drive to work harder because I'm getting this money, and I'm just going to further my education.
Cowan's future goals are in apparel merchandising. Although this industry will take her away from the show ring, Cowan says she'll use what she learned here to make her successful on the runway.
Hard work and dedication. You know, you've got to know what you're doing, you got to know your goals, and that's what I did to set goals to get this scholarship, and so that's what I'll be doing.
But scholarships aren't the main focus at OYE. Rich says showing livestock instills life lessons that are hard to come by these days.
One of the great things that I think these young people learn is that most of them are out in the mornings feeding an animal before they feed themselves. They prepare an animal for the day before they prepare themselves. It's about caring for something more than just yourself. It's about those cornerstone values of accountability, responsibility, work ethic. These young people work hard. They work hard all year long. They do so in inclement weather, rain, snow. None of those things stop the caring for livestock. And that's a value that young people need today, and it's a value that these young people gain every single day. We often say it's not about the end destination, but the journey that these young people are moving towards. And to me, there's just no better way to do that than to care for something more than yourself. This is the 10th anniversary of the Oklahoma Youth Expo, but it's the 96th anniversary of the Spring Livestock Show. And so this is a tradition. Many of these young people behind me will have had parents or grandparents who participated in this program. So there's really, there's something here for everyone. I would say that if you want to see young people doing positive, constructive things, building for the rest of their lives, here's a great place to do it.
And a champion night calls for a champion person. Chairman of the board, Bob Funk, says he's proud of these Oklahoma showmen.
The youth of Oklahoma are so important to us. They furnish us with great employees. They furnish the state with a great work ethic, and it's these young people that have the work ethic because they've been out working with their animals for years and years, and they know how to work, and we appreciate them very much.
When it comes to the Oklahoma Youth Expo, nothing compares to the size, the quality, or the experience.
Now, last year's show broke a record of over 14,000 head of livestock. As students gear up for this year's Oklahoma Youth Expo, it should be interesting to see how many and how good the animals are.